Whack-a-ma-gob, another Eternal Idols video. Man, I got a new idea and now I can put up some videos on my original Sabbath channel. And this one is going out to Mr. Adam Marshall. Now, Adam Marshall is a killer guy and a big diehard Black Sabbath fan. So much so that I made him administrator on my Eternal Idols Facebook page. If you're not on it and you are on Facebook, join the group. And he said, hey, why don't you match up Never Say Die versus Technical Ecstasy. Now, the way I want to do this, I want both albums to have the same amount of songs, but Never Say Die has one song more than Technical Ecstasy. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking Breakout, I'm throwing it out. If you guys seen my review of Never Say Die, I really don't like that song. But you know, there's a song I really hate on Technical Ecstasy, but I figured fuck it, it's an instrumental, let it go. I know some of you love it, more power to you. I don't. So here we go. I'm going to I'm going to go track by track, the way this works. Track 1 versus track 1, track 2 versus track 2, and so on. So let's do this, okay? So let me put, the tracks aren't out on this one, even though I have it memorized. This one has the tracks in back of it. This one does not. And by the way, this is from the box set, the limited edition box set, 10-Year War, which is amazing. I want to thank my friend Emily, who's not watching this, from England, who hooked me up with this. I sent her the money and she was able to get it because you couldn't buy this in the US. She got it and it's an excellent box set. I had an unboxing on this channel if you want to see all the killer stuff that comes in. It's not just the albums, a book, tour book, posters, and each album is splatter vinyl. This is the Technical Ecstasy one. Make that out. I'm putting fingerprints on it, goddammit. It's gray and red splatter. And the Never Say Die. I'm not sure if I opened each of these on the unboxing to show you how each of the splatter looks like. And the Never Say Die one is white and blue splatter. That's pretty badass. And they sound amazing. It's 180 gram and it's just phenomenal. And I'm so glad I got this. I understand. I just saw that Black Sabbath is releasing the albums again with bonus tracks and stuff. That's it. I'm done. Come on. You know, how many times I'm going to buy these albums? I already bought I bought the originals when I was a kid, what was available. Then they released them on Rhino, which I highly recommend, on 180 gram. Bought them all. And then they released this. And I was like, all right, I got this. And I'm like, okay, that's enough. So let's get into this, all right? And by the way, Never Say Die, the shirt I'm wearing, is my favorite of the two, but I love both albums. So let's do this. Okay, track 1 on Technical Ecstasy is Backstreet Kid, killer song. Track 1 on Never Say Die is the title track. I'm going to go with Never Say Die. I like that song more. Alright, track 2, You Won't Change Me versus Johnny Blade. Now this sucks because both songs fucking rule, but I know which one I'm going to pick. It's my favorite song off the album. Go with You Won't Change Me off Technical Ecstasy. My favorite one. So it's a tie so far. Track 3, It's Alright versus Junior's Eyes. It's Alright's phenomenal. Junior's Eyes is my favorite track off Never Say Die. But man, It's Alright. It's tough to pick against that one. I love it. I love Bill Ward's harmony, kind of Beatle-esque. Not very Sabbath-y, but I fucking love it. But Junior's Eyes, man. Come on. Then Gypsy versus Hard Road. Now, this one's really hard. And I think, and I want you people to leave comments below, and I would love for you guys to do the track-by-track comparison, which one you like more, track 1, track 2. And I guarantee you more people are going to pick what I'm not going to pick. I'm going with Gypsy. I like Gypsy more than Hard Road. So it's a tie so far, 2-2. Now we flip the album over. So track 1 on Technical Ecstasy, All Moving Parts Stand Still. That I think was my favorite track when I reviewed the album on here like 8 years ago or so. And then there's Shockwaves, which fucking rules. But I gotta give it to Technical. Alright, 3 for Technical. Next song, Rock and Roll Doctor versus Air Dance. Come on, man. Air Dance, by far, maybe the most underrated Black Sabbath song ever. And look at this, man. This is a tight one, a very tight one. She's Gone versus Over to You. I don't like She's Gone at all. And by the way, there was a female, I'm sure she's nice, left a comment on one of my videos saying that this is bullshit. I've lived with this album, and She's Gone's a great track. And I'm like, why is it bullshit? It's a musical opinion. It's not science. Just because you live for it. I've lived for it forever too. Nah. But yeah, I'm going to give this one to Over to You. Alright, we're getting rid of Breakout, and we're going with Dirty Women versus Swinging the Chain. Now, that one's tough. That one's tough because they're both phenomenal songs. I love Swinging the Chain, but I'm going to have to go with Dirty Women. This is amazing. You know, I've been doing this on some other channels too, but this is the first one where it's tied. 4-4. Technical, man, Adam, man, this was a good pick. And I was saying in my first Black Sabbath track by track, there's got to be an album that I like less than the other one that's going to win. Because this ain't really a fair comparison. We're just going by track listing. And wow, we come close. Dead tie, track by track, of Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die. And yeah, I love Breakout. Breakout would lose against everything. Even over, I'd even put She's Gone over Breakout. So there you go. That is my track by track by 2 extremely underrated albums. A lot of people bash these. Yes, I do like the albums that came out before it more, but that doesn't mean I don't like these albums. I love these albums. To me, 70s Black Sabbath was the greatest band ever, even when they did these albums that were considered missteps in their career. Anyway, thanks for watching, and there'll be more track by tracks, man. I don't think I'm going to put my box set away. I'm going to keep it out here so I can compare some more. So everybody out there, one guy suggested Live Evil versus Speak of the Devil. I think it was Ace Man. That is a great one. I'm hoping they have the same amount of tracks. And I already know which album I like more, but, you know, track by track, who will win? I think there's a really cool feature I come up with, man. Anyway, thanks for watching. Schmack 'em a gob later. This video was brought to you by MiamiMetalMerchant.com for competitive prices. Check out MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you. Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the Dr. Fuck Show on ThatMetalStation.com. I'll be blasting the metal and talking crazy shit in between songs. And you can join the chat where there's a bunch of lunatics in there posting crazy pictures and talking about crazy shit. So 8 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday on ThatMetalStation.com, the Dr. Fuck Show. Hey, check out my podcast, The Vieira Vault. We're on Spreaker, we're on iTunes, and we're on YouTube. Check it out and subscribe. I am Dr. Fuck.
And I'm the Absolute Alcoholic.
And we are part of the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
We are the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
That's right. And the way you can check us out is we are on iTunes and also Podbean. And we forgot a review recently. I got this review right here. It says right here, it says, Rock and Metal Combat Podcast is the greatest podcast in the world, and it's my #1 podcast, signed by Science. Now, and then Science also said, Science also said, my second favorite podcast is It Doesn't Matter, the Rest Suck. Rock and Metal Combat Podcast on iTunes and Podbean. Check it out.
Science!